Guys, I would appreciate it if you would share this video. That's one of the best ways that you can help support my channel. Also, be sure to check out all the links down in the description. Be sure to subscribe. Now let's get into the video. How's it going, guys? I've got something a little bit different for you today. This video is out here on my range, something we're doing out here on my range. And for you YouTube reviewers or whatever, we are in a safe environment. This is where I teach firearms classes, and this is something that I think it's very important that we talk about, and that is why it's important for you to move behind cover in the event that you are ever in a situation to where you're dealing with a threat. Okay, we have a target downrange, as you can see right there. For this exercise, we are going to be using my Glock 19. This is my Gen 4. Love this gun. This gun is with me very regularly. Now, I have a couple of barrels set up here. These are going to simulate the cover that we are going to be moving behind. Now, in the situation, any situation, your first objective as a concealed carrier is to get yourself and your loved ones out of that situation, okay? A firearm is only a potential tool in the most extreme cases, okay? That is the purpose of concealed carry. It is defensive in nature. It is not to be offensive. It is to be defensive, okay? You want to get yourself, your family out of a bad situation and move somewhere safer. In this event, if we were forced to draw on that target, you don't want to just stand still, as you're going to see in video. What I'm actually going to do, I'm actually going to have my GoPro on, and it's just, I've got one of the headbands, and just kind of show you how this works. And again, guys, just remember, this is a simulation out here at the range, okay? This is not real life. This is not something that is shooting back at me. There's a whole lot of stresses that are going to go into a real life situation. There again, if you are out in public somewhere, potential that there could be a lot of other folks out there behind the target, beside the target. There could be folks with you, but this is intended to be a drill to help get you a little better understanding of what you need to be doing, okay? Get some firearms training. I would highly encourage you to find a reputable instructor and get some good training. This is just a basic demonstration. So what we're going to do now is we're going to jump into the headband video. We're going to show you that, and then we're going to come back and talk about it. And you got to remember, guys, we are, as concealed carriers, our objective is to get out of harm's way and to get our family and our loved ones out of harm's way. Okay, that's why we have off to our side here, we do have something representing cover. If I do find myself in a situation, what I need to try to do, I need to move out of that situation. I need to try to get behind that cover to protect myself, protect my loved ones, and things like that. A firearm is simply a tool to help facilitate that. Okay, don't forget that, guys. Okay, let the law enforcement officers, let those guys be the ones that go after the threat. If necessary, you need to draw that firearm. You need to be moving immediately. Okay, you don't need to just stand there on the X. For you guys in law enforcement, I know you guys have heard about that mentioned many times in your training, but it is true for us as well as concealed carriers. If the threat is there, start moving as you come out with that firearm. If necessary, if you have to fire, keep moving towards that cover. Okay, get behind it. Get behind where you are protected. That is the ultimate goal. Same if you are forced to do any kind of reload, if you are to deal with any kind of a malfunction. Again, you're going to want to be behind cover. You're not going to want to be out here in the open. So draw, aim, okay, slide lock, let that magazine fall, come up with that new one, bring it in, okay. If necessary, have follow-up shots. You don't want to be right up on that cover. You do want to be far enough back to where you can effectively use it. Let that gun lead the way around if you are forced to engage, okay? Remember, guys, get behind that cover. Get out of the fight, get out of the way of where the danger is, and you're going to be much better off. Okay guys, the first thing that I mentioned in the video, you don't want to be right up against this. Okay, you don't want to be right up against your cover. You want to be back away from it to where you have room to maneuver. Okay, all right, there again, this is just a simulation. You know, just imagine if this was a wall or anything, you know, a vehicle, just whatever you can get behind. Okay, a vehicle, there again, if you are forced to get behind a vehicle, get behind where that engine is. That's going to be the safest place. Okay, you don't want to be right up on it. You're going to want to be where you can maneuver one way or the other. Okay, if you're right up on it, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage, because there again, if there's a corner here, someone could be right there on that corner. But if you're back away from it, you're going to have a little more room to maneuver. Okay, and that's something that's very important. Also, in a situation like this, chances are, if you have someone with you, your kids, a loved one, they're going to turn into just dead weight. That's just the realities of it, especially kids. Okay, you need to be able to move them. You need to be able to get them out of the way and get them somewhere safe. But guys, this is just a simple demonstration that I wanted to do. I would appreciate it if you would share the video, leave me any comments down below. Thanks for watching. Check out all of the links down in the description as well. I really appreciate that. And you know guys, I'm just trying to get some of this content out here. This is the first training video that I've done in a while, just because of YouTube's craziness. Hopefully they will allow it, but if not here, then it will be up on my Rumble channel. And you know, because I want to try to get some of this information out here for you guys. Guys, thanks for watching. Check out the rest of the videos on the channel. We'll see you next time.